we live?
We are live now, after I accidentally went to the wrong Discord screen, and so it was a bit of a mess. So we were all in Byzantium, in the Warp, in the Forest, and then on the Violet Cove background.
Alright.
Ooh, there we go.
Hello to everyone who's watching. I'm gonna come in with a quick scheduling update first. I know it's been a little bit since we've had Violet Cove. I'm pretty sure we've all dearly missed it, but we're trying to navigate a new time to record with all of our class and work schedules. From now on until further notice, we'll be streaming at this time, 5 p.m. EST, every other Thursday. So after this week's episode, you'll see us again on September 24th next. Other than that, a recap for those of us that might be a little sketchy on the memory of last week's episode and before. It was quite eventful with Wistia being... Oh, yeah, and Vic will not be joining us today. She has decided to go give God some problems because he let her live to see the sunrise. But she will be back with us next week. She's okay. She got a cool new tattoo that she was gonna show off today. So Life is Strange fans, Vic got a Life is Strange tattoo. Episode recap. Wisteria went full throttle on everybody, scared the crap out of her mom. You know, darkest self level shenanigans were happening then. Bryce did some sneaking over the weekend. He went to the Daimito Tech Labs, broke in, hypnotized Makoto Daimito into giving him the full tour. Post-hypnosis, he did call the cops on the break-in, and he was, as they found out a little bit later on, relocated to a hotel for his own safety after the break-in. And finally, we went to school after the very long and eventful weekend in which this break-in was kind of like the talk of the town. A lot of people are wondering what the F happened and, you know, what are they going to do about it, especially given the school's sponsorship of Violet Cove High School's sports teams. Am I missing anything, guys?
Why are we breaking in again?
Nope.
To the hotel?
Because you found out that they had a chrysanthemum who was a human being growing in a test tube.
Yeah, that.
Or so it appeared.
But that links to the hotel.
It's no longer
Daimito is staying.
Daimito.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's staying in the hotel instead of the lab because it's a crime scene investigation now.
The issue is since the last time I cannot remember why we were going to the hotel though.
Yeah, it's been a while. How do you play this?
Yeah,
I had crop delivery.
It's because he's like that's where he's staying.
No, we know.
That's
why
where
are we
you
going
heard.
after him again? I can't remember.
Well, I think Wisteria asked
That
you
was
to
your
find
idea.
him. Yeah, I think Wisteria asked you to find him.
Oh yeah.
And was like, I have to deliver crops.
Yeah.
Mr. Daimito? Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yep. He wants a sample.
What if you just bring a big sample and it's like a big bale of hay and then we just hide in it?
I mean, like, these crops are probably Fey magic enhanced, considering Wisteria's unchecked powers for years, so...
Just to place this conversation in character, would you guys like to say, for argument's sake, that the three of you were discussing this after school?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Carry on.
Oh, I'm around? I'm here? Oh my god.
So
I have to go deliver crops to Mr. Daimito.
Not yet. We have to discuss what the plan is.
Oh, okay.
He's clearly up to some shenanigans. Why he wants your crops in particular, I am not sure. But it makes me think we shouldn't be giving them to him.
Well...
Why are you always suspicious of everyone?
He has a fucking clone in a vat in his house. I'm sorry, but
Hold on.
am I wrong?
No. Go back to that. Go back to that. You didn't tell us about this earlier.
I did tell you about this. I showed you the videos.
No.
Oh, I showed other people videos.
I think you showed other people the videos, yeah.
Oh
you
no.
showed Vic, and you showed the other pale one, who looks kind of like you.
Okay. Okay.
Problematic.
I'm bad at names.
Well, never mind. I won't. I have reason to be suspicious of him. If you would like, I will buy crops from someone else, and you can deliver those. But I don't want him getting his hands on Fey crops.
All right. So he has a person growing in a vat.
So it would seem.
Isn't that how some people are conceived, though?
No, that's
still
in vitro
babies?
fertilization, and the egg is fertilized in a test tube, then reimplanted into the mother. They are not grown in a test tube, Wisteria.
Ah. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay, but the only farmer that's nearby that isn't my family is maybe...
Oh no. Sorry everyone, please be patient. Discord just crashed. We love that. Oh boy, this stream is just fantastic, isn't it? And the internet connection is bouncing up and down and up and down. Come on, Discord. I believe in you, Discord. You can do it.
Okay, we're still live.
Hey, sorry people. Discord crashed.
Oh,
Great.
shit.
That's fun.
Yeah, we didn't know if we were still live or not in that short period of
we are still live, however, I just need a second to fix everyone's... Well, we can keep playing. I'll just
There
fix
we go.
everything.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
all right. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do a little bit of filling in. There are probably, like you would know from going to the farmers market with your parents, some other like farmers and people who grow things in general. Maybe not in the town of Violet Cove. You would have to drive to the town over. You guys are the main local supplier here. But if you hiked it.
Yeah, that was the plan, because I didn't want anything even potentially Fey-tainted, so...
Yeah, so if you hiked it to the next town over, you could go to a market there.
Sarah's gonna, like, cross her arms and puff out her chest. What do you mean, Fey-tainted?
He's clearly up to no good. Fey magic is potent magic. Therefore, I would rather we not give him that.
But presumably any crop I touch will become Fey-tainted. Oh, well, Maddie! That's why you're here.
Oh, hi. Yeah. I assume I'm just walking up. I assume I'm just walking up because this doesn't sound like a conversation that Bryce would have allowed me to be privy to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, goodness, you're here. God damn it.
Hey, no, this is good. This is good. Wisteria's gonna, like, try to reach up to Bryce's mouth and
tell me, would you be willing to do a crop delivery for us?
I was gonna say that.
Oh, yes. Pardon me. You're probably better at convincing people than I am.
Yeah, you're mean and scary.
Yeah. Wisteria, you need something else delivered?
Although it's not brownies to Becca this time. It's crops to... Didita? Yeah, that, what he said.
Okay. Didn't that place just get broken into?
Yeah.
Like, last night?
Yeah. We're addressing that, but, like, not right now, you know? Anyways, we have the next town to go over to. Get in Bryce's car. And Wisteria's just, like, walking over to it.
Yeah, so Wisteria like turns as if you weren't just having a conversation, and by the time you regain sight on her, she's like halfway across the parking lot.
Well, I guess I don't really have anything better to do right now.
Yeah, screw your homework.
Yeah, I'll get that done later. It's like the second week of school.
Yeah, there's not real work yet.
Man, I wish that was like real life, where you didn't have work in the second week of school.
In high school.
Right?
Man, you guys, I didn't go to that high school.
Actually, yes, I also didn't go to that high school.
Yeah, neither did I. But other people in my school went to that high school, just not me because of my program.
Oh my god. It depends on the year of high school.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Like freshman year, fuck it, you had nothing to do.
Yeah.
So Wisteria's sitting comfortably in shotgun.
Does the car that Bryce brought today have a back seat?
Yes. It's the pickup truck.
So am I riding in the bed, or am I hopping in a back
I'm sure
bench?
there's a back seat. It's big enough.
Awesome. Okay.
I feel like most pickup trucks
I'm
have
fine
a back
with either.
seat.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah.
Newer ones, at least.
All right, let's go.
This isn't one of Bryce's like World War I pickup trucks.
No, World War I were not pickup trucks.
So, do you guys have any sort of specific thing you're going to get, or are you navigating, like trying to navigate on memory, or are you gonna pop like the name of like a market into the GPS, or?
Wisteria's gonna say the name of a rival farm to Bryce to plug into the GPS.
Perfect.
Okay.
Wisteria's gonna navigate.
Yeah, no, Wisteria's not gonna navigate. Fuck that.
See, I was worried that you would try that, so I had to put the opportunity on the table.
Okay, so
but I'm
my
glad
dad
that you
says
didn't.
the owner of this farm is a D-bag. I don't know what he means by that, but I trust his judgment.
Yeah.
And do you think that that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, if we're stealing from him, then that's a good thing.
We're not stealing, we're just buying them from him.
We're stealing? Oh, okay.
We're not stealing.
No, we're not. We're buying.
No. Then let's not go to him.
Why?
What exactly am I coming along on?
I thought we were stealing.
We are not stealing. We are buying. Why would we steal when we can buy?
I brought my sickle and everything.
No.
Wisteria's just gonna pull out her sickle from her purse.
What the fuck?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay to have this.
You had that on you before you knew we were going to. Before you thought you knew we were going to steal crops.
Well,
Are
I mean,
you
it's
surprised?
compressible.
I'm not surprised.
You're just gonna fold it up. See? Handy.
Okay, well, let's go buy some crops. How many crops did he say he needed?
She hands Bryce a big list.
Oh, fuck.
One of
he
every
gets like
potential
a
product.
One of each.
he gets like a bi-monthly delivery of about like 2 to 3 boxes of mostly produce, no real like meat or dairy selections.
So it's vegan.
All right, then let's go to this farm place because the lady who runs it is nice. She comes to our Thanksgivings.
Oh, that's a different familial vibe than the last person you suggested.
Yes, well, if we're going to be legal and buy things from them, then we should be helping out good people.
You seem really pushing back on the legal aspect of this.
Well, I mean, this is Bryce we're talking about. I thought we'd be doing crimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you have directions in your GPS to Miller Farms, which is maybe about 40 minutes to the west, in the next town over. Um, the drive is pretty slow. You're driving in like the middle of the day, uh, before rush hour still on a Monday. So the roads are pretty quiet. Lots of stretched out desert. You pass like a cluster or two of a town, maybe a truck stop. Um, but nothing much. You come up on the farm eventually on the outskirts of the next town to the west. And there's the large farm and the lot, as well as like a smaller building meant to be like an open shop for their goods.
Okay. Well,
Alrighty, let's go.
time to buy.
Wisteria's gonna hop out of the car and toddle on over to the shop.
All right. Yeah, there's a couple of people in there, mostly older folks, who are shopping around at, different prickly pears and, grown summer fruits still towards the end of the season. But there's a pretty wide selection of everything, very similar to your family's offerings, barring a few of their specialties and with the addition of a few of theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wisteria's gonna tug on the sleeve of Bryce's hoodie. Touch anything here, or would that taint it?
Don't touch anything. Let's just keep it simple.
And I'm going outside. I'm gonna go see Jeffrey.
Okay.
And to the barn, Wisteria goes.
You can't keep making up the names of random farm animals, Jane. There's a line.
And why not?
Jeffrey is a horse. Let me have Jeffrey the horse along with Sancho. They're friends.
Okay. Yeah, you head out and go towards the barn. Upon entering, or I guess it would be the stable if he was a horse, which they have a couple of, you get a weird look from an employee, but she turns around and sees you and goes, "Oh, hi, Wisteria," and continues on with her work. You may locate Jeffrey and vibe out with him if you so please.
Let the vibing commence.
Yes, vibe away. Roll to vibe. You don't have to roll to vibe. Instant vibe.
Vibing is an automatic success.
It's true.
That is good.
Especially with animals. Okay, so the two of you are left in the market then.
So, you just want me to carry things for you?
If you want to help, you can. It would make it easier.
Sure, what do you need?
Well, the shopping list.
Great, you take the top half, I'll get the bottom half.
Got it.
Yeah, everything on there is pretty standard. Peppers, potatoes, zucchinis, that kind of thing. You manage to gather it all up and you can bring it to the counter and pay. The older man behind the counter goes and pushes his glasses up and he goes, "Oh, we don't often see young folks like yourselves at our market. We're glad that you found what you needed."
Thank you. Here you go, and I'll pay.
Okay. We'll take the money, put it all in like the nice, environmentally friendly, like paper bags, little handles like at Trader Joe's. And it has the name of their farm like screen printed almost onto the side of the bag. And you're all set to go with a couple of bags of stuffs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then let's head back.
Where did Wisteria get off to?
I have no idea. We should probably wait for her, though.
Do you think if we wait for her, she'll actually come back? Or...
No, so we should probably go find her.
Yeah, we should. We'll leave our bags in the truck and go look for Wisteria.
All right. Let me see. What can I have you guys roll to look for Wisteria? I guess I'm gonna opt for keep your cool to not like freak out about not knowing where she is. That's how I'm gonna interpret that one.
And that's what stat do I roll for that?
Cold.
Cold. Okay.
Oh boy.
It's a 7. Oh wait, no, an 8 because I'm 1 cold, so it's +1, right?
Okay. Yeah.
That is an 8 because I'm -1 cold.
Okay. With 2 combined, like, medium successes, I'd say it takes a little bit. You guys are starting to get toasty. It's hot out today. But you eventually overhear some talking, and you're like, no, there's no way she's hanging out in a barn. But she is. She's hanging out in a barn. And you see Wisteria at, one of the little cubbies for a horse in the stable.
Anyway, so that's what happened in my econ class. I didn't really understand it. It just sounded like a whole bunch of gibberish, and don't even get me started when they got to the fractions. Ah, I hate fractions. They should be illegal, but they're useful in baking. That's the only time that I understand them. But they were going on about a ratio and something about...
This isn't Wisteria, this is just Jane's thinking out loud.
I was about to say Wisteria. Jeez.
And once she notices Maddie and Bryce, she'll look over and just be like, "Oh, Jeremy, these are my friends. I told you about them earlier."
The horse whinnies at you.
The scary-looking one is Bryce, and then the nice one-looking is Maddie. They're good people, I think.
Had Jeremy. Hello.
I thought his name was Jeffrey. Is it Jeremy?
Oh, whoops, Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I am so bad at names.
Look,
Yeah,
names fluctuate. Go over and give Jeremy a couple pets.
Yeah, he won't try to eat
Jeffrey
you
is
like
an old
Roscoe.
horse. Jeffrey's an older horse who was rescued from kind of like a fair circuit. So he's used to people touching him.
Yeah, he won't try to eat like Roscoe.
Yeah, he'll let you give him a pet.
Bryce, why don't you come say hi?
Okay. I'll come
As soon as you reach out towards him, it kind of like steps back.
That's
and
fair.
bops his head back in fear.
Aww. Jeremy, it's okay. Bryce is a friend. Roscoe likes him.
I'll just let him be. It's okay.
This is like how Pan's mom got one of their dogs over him hating everyone who wasn't in their family, me included. And they had the 2 of us on Amanda's bed, and her mom would pet the dog, and then pet me. And be like, "Nice, Max. Look, Bosco."
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
Wisteria will like go to pet the both of them. Although since Wisteria is so short compared to Bryce, she's just like stroking his chin.
Jeffrey's looking at you, kind of funny, but he does take a step into his original standing point.
Friends, yes, good. Well, Jeffrey, it was nice catching up with you. I think we have business to attend to, and business that I'm not allowed to touch. Toodaloo! And she's going to skip back to the car.
Yeah, why isn't she allowed to touch the produce again?
I'll explain later.
I mean, you guys got a 40-minute ride back to Violet Cove.
Okay. Yeah, we have a long car ride ahead of us.
Start monologuing.
No. And Bryce will ride in silence.
Okay.
Any radio?
Yeah, I can play some tunes if people want. It's gonna be like old-ass shit, though.
Chuck Berry.
Fine.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an awkward ride home. Where are you guys going back in Violet Cove?
Probably the hotels, my guess.
Yeah, because we gotta deliver.
I just wanted to check if you guys were going straight to the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're gonna break in and
Yeah.
see what he does with the plants, right? Or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think
okay.
so. More crimes.
All right.
Can we
well,
stop
so
by
far
my
you
house
haven't
and I'll pick
committed a
up stuff,
crime.
like, because I don't know what room he's in, but we can figure that out.
All right, yeah, I guess
I'll pick
let's
up
stop by
break-in
Bryce's house.
gear, like, just in case. I'm gonna try to do this, like, with social stealth, but I'm gonna bring, I know, I'm gonna bring gloves, a mask, like a little, like a grappling hook, not like a grappling hook launcher, but like, you know, like a hook on a rope. And then, you know, all this crowbar, lockpick.
Are Wisterian
Glass
Maddie in
cutter.
the car while you're doing this?
Yeah,
You know,
like,
just
are
like
No, I'm gonna.
Is-
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Are
oh
we-
yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds, and I'll run into my house and come out with like.
The air conditioning is on, and
Yeah.
they are listening to their favorite music.
Yes.
human music?
human music.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Okay,
taking
yes.
a while.
You can grab your break-in gear, your not disguise kit, but your plainclothes disguise kit, I guess I'll call it. And anything else you're gonna take?
Are you gonna take supplies for us, or are you just doing this alone?
Do you guys want? Did they see? Like, do you guys want in on this? It's dangerous.
I'm not entirely aware of how much of the plan I'm currently let in on. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so here's the plan. This guy's up to no good. I'm gonna break in to see what he's up to in that hotel room, see what stuff he brought from the lab, and see what he's doing with those crops. Oh, I wouldn't happen to have like an audio recorder / camera. Oh wait, I have a fucking phone.
You have a phone.
Yeah.
You have a cell phone.
Yeah, I have a phone.
I imagine that did happen in Bryce's head, though. He was like, do I have like an audio? Oh. Ooh. So it's a heist then.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it sabotage?
Who knows?
Both?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Also, like, this dude's probably gonna be in his room.
Okay, well
I
then, why don't we
assume.
distract him? We distract him, and then Bryce can do crimes.
Okay, we're gonna cause a distraction.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
haggle over the price or something. I don't know.
You got any other stops?
Oh. Hold on. Take me back to my house. I can change. Something that my mother told me is one must dress for the event, especially in negotiations.
Okay.
What do you expect that we're walking into?
Bear's gonna shrug. Anytime my mom goes to make business deals, she wears something and, to make, like, the V-neck gesture.
Maddie, if you're really nervous, I'm gonna, like, teasingly open the glove compartment and, like, and gesture to the handgun that I took from, Mr. What's his face?
Demito.
Mr. Dimito.
Look,
That belongs to Mr. Dimito, so, might not want to show it to him, but...
Hang on, what the fuck?
I will fill in, Maddie.
Okay.
Okay.
Not on the
you now
vampire
have-
or fae stuff, but on
Okay.
the...
Yeah,
we
just
found
that
a
you broke
fucking
into the
clone.
fucking- Yeah.
Yeah, so you know now have the story that Bryce broke in and intimidated him into showing him around. He saw some weird genetic modification stuff, including the growing of a small human in a large test tube.
Well, I don't like the idea of you two just kind of walking into there by yourselves. So I
You're
guess I
coming
can.
with.
carry the produce. But if that is really his gun, you should probably leave it in the car.
Yeah, I was planning on that. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should get rid of it somewhere. Well, I wonder if he... whatever. I'll just leave it in the car.
Sarah's gonna go get changed into a more risque outfit and heels and all that.
I'm literally just wearing like a sweatshirt and jeans.
What
Business.
a trio, guys. What a trio. Alright, so with no further ado, breakout gear acquired. Wisteria has changed into a slightly more promiscuous business casual attire. And you are on your way to the hotel in town that he is staying at, or that you've received word that he's staying at. It's just called the Oasis Inn. Small, family owned, and maybe about 4 or 5 floors of rooms. A pool. Usual amenities. They got HBO. Nothing super special, just somewhere to stay. Especially since a lot of the tourism has gone down in Violet Cove. Yeah, so you guys pull into the lot. There are 2 cop cars parked there. You also recognize from your break-in the other night, Bryce, you can locate Makoto's car in the parking lot because he has those California plates.
Yeah, now the only trouble is finding out which room it is.
Alrighty. Oh, I have an idea. So, let me and Maddie go in first, since we're a lot less threatening looking. And while I'm talking to Mr. Daimito, Maddie can text you what room number we're in.
Okay.
So then you'll be able to sneak around and do whatever it is that you need to do.
Perfect.
And
call him and meet him outside, and I'll just look and see what... Oh, wait, is it like a motel, or is it like a proper hotel?
It's like a proper hotel, just a small one.
Shit, that makes it harder. Okay. I can try to hypnotize the person behind the front desk.
We could also just ask.
They won't disclose that.
But we're
making
going
a
to
delivery.
see him.
That's true. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Bryce, I just explained this.
No, but
You're
you won't be.
pulling a
But
me
you will.
right
Do you
now.
normally meet him? Like, will you be meeting him in his room for this?
Yes, this is business event.
Okay.
This is usually something that's done, like outside the office.
Yeah.
Or
that's why
at
I
her
don't
parents'
think they
house.
would be doing this in his apartment or in his hotel room, considering that there are There's a clone in it.
At
Well,
the very least, we
these
can
are
go and
different
ask at the front
circumstances.
desk. And worst case scenario, he comes down to get the delivery.
Okay.
And you can probably just follow him up from there.
Yeah, go and tell him that you have a delivery for Mr. Daimito and you want to bring it to his room. Ask for the room, then text me the number.
Alright, Wistaria's
There
gonna
we go.
skip on over to the desk in her heels. A lot more composed than the last time she's in heels.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, ma'am. We're here to make a delivery to Mr. Masako Daimito.
Well, we take all deliveries here at the front desk, so I can have that delivered for you. Daimito, you said? Jane, did you say something? Sorry, it froze for a second.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it looks like we just have to call the officers to look everything over, for any deliveries for him. You can just drop it here, sweetie.
I'm just go and set down like the several bags of produce on the counter.
Okay. You know, she'll like tippy tap in her computer a little bit.
And we hid
Go
the
on the
gun
hotel.
in one of them. No, we didn't.
You know, go on like the hotel phone. Call up the officers, and in another minute, to like you know, officers are like cops are always in pairs, so yeah, so like a pair of officers comes out of the elevator. They start making some banter, and they start looking through the produce, kind of lifting up bell peppers, shaking them, making sure that there's no making sure there's no knives inside. One of them like scans it with like almost like one of those airport scanners, and checks his phone for the reading. And he goes, all right, that looks all clear. And she says, well, you can take it up then. Thank you, boys. And they take the bags, and they head back towards the elevator.
Can I get in the elevator with them?
Or did you come in with the two of them?
No, but
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, Wisteria's gonna be like, oh, I have to go use the bathroom. And usually hotel bathrooms are near the elevator, so she's gonna follow after the policeman. And then, once they're around the corner, she's gonna like trip and fall into one of them.
Okay. I'm not gonna have you roll to lash out physically, because you're not trying to hurt them, you're just trying to distract them, right?
Yes, and then yeah, no, so she's gonna try, like, after falling into them, start trying to flirt with them to distract them.
Oh,
so then
God. Okay.
We need to follow them.
Exactly.
But flirting with them just okay.
It's stalling them.
Okay.
So you can get in the elevator.
You bumped it. Let's make this exciting. So you bump into the rookie cop of the duo, probably like just out of the academy a couple years ago, probably Irish if I know anything about cops. He's like, oh, sorry. Kind of like puts his hands behind his back, and he's like, actually, and he goes to help you up.
Oh, thank you so much. And, you know, she's gonna like angle her shoulder in a way, so then the strap of the dress she's wearing kind of sloops down.
All right, roll turn someone on.
Alrighty. Dice. Hello, yes, I don't actually play bards in Dungeons and Dragons, I promise.
No, that's me.
Oh!
It's like one of the only classes I haven't played.
Please yell into my headphones, Jane. By all means.
Jane's noises are fantastic.
Hang on, let
Just
me
go
just
ahead
scream
and
into my microphone.
scream.
I'm sorry. Okay,
We'll
so
wait
that's
until the
going to
stream's over,
be...
then we'll just scream into our microphone.
Nice.
Okay, 8 plus 3 is...
Plus! She said 8, and then she said plus.
It's the way that I do math. It's the way that I do math.
No. I expected 8 to be the final roll.
No. I am good
11.
in the hot department.
Just visibly erect.
Yeah, 11 is like a perfect success with no conditions. You see him kind of like swallow, like dry mouth, and he starts kind of like shuffling with the like the produce that he had to pick back up, or no, that he just picked up. You're the one that fell. And he's like, so do you work with Mr. Daimito?
Oh. I'm his secretary.
um the older cop from the elevator goes, Jefferson, waiting for you. And he goes, sorry. We could walk and talk if you want. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. It's not that big of a deal if you're his secretary.
Yes, I'd love that. And when she gets up, she's going to like hug his arm and do the squeeze thing.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So, are these like his groceries? I didn't realize he was a vegan.
Oh no, this is for test runs in the lab. GMO stuff.
Yeah, I heard that was what he did. Sorry, I just got transferred to Violet Cove from Phoenix. So I don't really know anybody around.
Oh, Phoenix. Tell me, what's that like?
It's hot. Pretty similar to here, a little bit more busy. The elevator opens up and you guys can like start start walking towards the room. They're more.
Did Wisteria go in the elevator with them?
Yeah.
I'm outside still because I don't know what's going on.
Do they? Does the elevator have one of those things over the door that tells you what floor it's on?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
I want to see what floor it stops on because this is making me nervous.
They go all the way to the top, fifth floor.
All right, I want to find the stairs. Probably like wave to Bryce and then find the stairs.
I will rush over.
Sweetie, if you want, you can wait for your friend here in the lobby. Unless you're interested in our restaurant, but it's a little early for dinner. Well,
no, I have other business to attend to.
Yeah, there's I can't make you roll persuasion. So, I guess with the both of you, it's like, well, all right then. And the officer is telling you kind of a little bit about his town, and you guys eventually make your way to the door of his room. You guys are going up the stairs to the floor, I assume.
All right, once we get to the room, Wistaria's gonna be like, oh, excuse me, I'm getting a business call. I have to go take this, and just like scamper off down a different hallway, then text them the room number.
Oh, wait, can I have you? And you're like out of sight.
Get fucked.
By them.
Is leading on cops praxis? Yes, it is.
As it should be. Yeah, so you get the text. You kind of actually see Wisteria like scampering around a hallway as this happens, and you get the text for the room number of 512.
Oh, perfect.
So she's gonna go back to distracting the cops after she lets them know after she messages the room number.
Is there any way to tell if the room next to it is occupied? I mean, no, obviously, so. I'll knock on that door.
You're gonna knock.
511. I'm knocking on, or I'm 514. Sorry, because that'll be the one next to it.
Okay. The cops kind of give you a weird look.
I'm staying like around the corner for this. I don't want to be anywhere near this.
They didn't see you before, so it's not as big of a deal. But they're cops. The room next to it, no one comes to the door.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Officer, I think think I left my keys in the car that I came in. Do you think you could help me get them out? Just gonna like lean in, angle, get that anime perv shot going.
Oh, good lord. I
While the police are awkwardly distracted, I am going to try to pick the lock.
Okay.
This seems like a bad idea, but okay.
What do I roll for that?
I don't know. You're right next to them. I'd say the one cop is distracted, but the other one will definitely catch you.
Oh shit.
If
okay,
you
well,
try
then
to
I won't
this.
do that. Oh, this is awkward.
Can't you hypnotize the other cop?
I want to save that.
Actually, he's flustered, and he looks back to his partner, and he's like, "Go, Jefferson. We'll leave these at the door." And he like knocks a couple times on Daimito's door and says, "Delivery for you, Makoto." And then they start heading back towards the elevator.
Oh, perfect. When they're gone, I'm going to pick the door lock.
Okay. I'm sure you have plenty of experience with this.
I have a few years, yeah. I've done it a few times over the centuries.
Like I said, crimes.
Crime is fun.
Yeah, and you get into essentially an empty suite.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Is there a balcony?
Because I think that you want there to be one.
No,
yes.
Either way, balcony or no, it's good.
You could just
because otherwise I'm gonna shimmy across the ledge.
Oh.
No, I would say they're top floor suites, so there's probably a balcony.
Beautiful. Okay, then I will. Maddie, you wanna keep an eye out, or wanna help me with this?
I can keep an eye on this room.
Or I could actually use your help. Need you to knock on Mr. Daimyo. I'll send you a text when I'm outside his window, or outside his balcony. I want you to call him over, like knock on the door and distract him. Is that okay?
Get him away from the door, from the
balcony. Get his
Got it.
attention away. Yep.
Sure, I can do that.
Wisteria, you're going back out to the parking lot to your car, which doesn't exist.
Yeah, she's
with these cops. So where are you taking them?
She's going to lead. Jefferson's the younger one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with just having your assistance, Officer Jefferson. I'd feel bad for making your partner have to spend more time out in this hot heat than he has to.
So he like looks back at his partner and is like, "Is she trying to?" And he's like, and he goes, he takes like a call. He goes, "Oh, what's that? All right, I'll be right on it." He goes, "Yeah, we're actually getting a call about potential drunken disorderly, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Jefferson, I'll meet you back at the station later." And he heads off to his police car, leaving you with just the one officer.
Alrighty, and Wisteria's horrible sense of navigation is going to kick in. Oh, now I just need to remember where I parked it.
Get him.
It's not that packed of a lot, so you're gonna have some trouble selling this one.
I walked over here from a different lot. I like getting my exercise and all, and she's going to like flex her legs. Not like flex her legs, but show off the legs and the heel.
Oh, you walked all the way in the. That's awful. All right, lead the way, young lady.
Yeah, he's gonna have a fun time just walking in no direction at all because Wisteria is just like, I don't know where I'm going in her head.
Okay. We'll hop back to that in a little bit, I guess.
Yep.
For now, what's going on in the hotel?
I'm going back out into the hallway by where the door to his room is. Has he like gotten the produce yet?
Yeah, he like popped out real quick, like
Okay.
slid them into
Gotcha.
his room and closed the door.
All right. Yeah, I'm just awaiting the signal.
Okay. Once I'm over the balcony, once I'm like once I'm ready to jump from balcony to balcony, I'll send the text.
Okay. So you get the signal.
I'll just like knock on the door a few times rather loudly.
Coming. And he comes to the door and he sees the person and he's like, he doesn't look super great. It looks like he hasn't really slept that much. The room is super messy behind him from what you can see over his shoulder. And he goes, are you with the staff? What can I do for you?
Hello, sir. I'm with the Violet Cove High softball team, and we were going around to all of the residents of this here inn, and we were trying to sell some of our cookies as a fundraiser, and we were wondering if you wanted to pledge to fundraise for our team this year, and you could pledge to buy one box of cookies for $15, or two boxes of cookies for $25, or more for more money. Just let just let me know and I'll write it down right here. And I start like reach around in my pockets and say, and you might think this sounds like Girl Scout cookies, but this is nothing like Girl Scout cookies. We're just trying to fundraise for new uniforms this season. Last year, a lot of them got ripped and stuff, apparently, and we're just trying to make money for our good old sports.
He yawns really big, and you kind of see the wheels turning in his head, and he's just like, he's too tired to care. He's like, kid, I don't know why you're really here, but I'll front you like $25 and we can call it a day. Is that cool?
That'd be wonderful. I'll just have to take down your name, and if we can reach you here again, otherwise, that's all I'll need from you, and then you can be on with your day.
Makoto Daimito, and he spells it out for you, like letter for letter.
I'll start writing it down.
If they're non-perishable, you can deliver them to my P.O. box at the post office. And he gives you a number for that.
Sounds good.
Well, you guys got anything like coconutty?
You bet we do.
All right. And he gives you a big wink and he goes, just don't bother any of the nice people on this floor. And he takes $25 out of his wallet to you.
So what's in this room?
You have a nice day.
So you're like climbing in through the balcony, right?
Yeah, I'm doing while this conversation's happening. I'm doing this. I'm not waiting for it to end. And then,
I'm just checking. Yeah. So you come in. Like I said, it's pretty messy. It looks like he kind of like haphazardly had to like move his apartment here. There are a lot of like stacks of papers. There's like an tray with like a half smoked like cigarette like smashed into it out on the balcony. The bed's unmade. There's like a couple of sets of clothes on the floor, like one or two. His suitcases are all kind of just like open and about. If you're looking for Chrysanthemum, you don't see her. The cat is here though.
I don't like that cat.
Asleep. The cat didn't do anything wrong.
I don't trust it. It sees things.
The room is like a large suite. It has like a number of sections. And you don't actually see the cat itself, but you see a litter box set up, so you can infer that it's here.
Okay. So he's having the things delivered to his room. I'm going to just how do we record him secretly? Well, is there any way I can like set up my phone behind like a potted plant or something, positioned in such a way that I can record the room?
You might be able to put the phone your phone behind like one of the like lamps on the hotel desk or something like that.
That's shit. Okay, well, it looks like
I don't know. I don't think they would have live plants in a hotel room.
So what I think I'll do then is I'll wait in the adjacent room for the delivery to be taken in, and then maybe I'll peep through the balcony window and hope I don't actually get caught.
Yeah, I mean, after Maddie leaves, he like sits back down and he starts like pouring the produce like out on the extra bed, and he's like, why did they even deliver this here? Don't they watch the news? And he starts like sorting it out and like shuffling it into the fridge piece by piece.
The news, like other than the break-in, why would they deliver it to the lab if it's a crime scene?
He's inferring why did they deliver after he had his house broken into.
Oh yeah,
it's more annoyance than anything.
Well, that's good. Now he's a bunch of produce.
Yeah, Hello Fresh box came in.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna watch him if I can for a while.
All right.
I have come up with a great idea to deal with the cop.
Okay. Yeah. After he finishes sorting everything, he disappears into the bathroom for a while.
Probably should have looked in there.
Yeah, let's do a quick jump to what's going on with Officer Jefferson and Wisteria.
So,
real quick.
Because of Wisteria's awful sense of direction, they've probably walked by some buildings, and I'm hoping that there are some potential alleyways here. Yes?
I'd say the farther away you get from the hotel, the more, like, weirded out, suspicious, like, he gets of you. I'm kind of like, are you sure you parked all the way over here?
In the woods?
Not in the woods.
Yeah, I know.
Stop putting woods in my desert. It was bad enough the first time.
No, we live in a forest.
The woods are only there because of Faye shenanigans. That's the only wooded area.
No, it's true. It's true. But yeah, I'd say you it's in like a residential past, like side streets and this and that.
Oh, I just remembered. I didn't take my car today. I took my bike. But I did want to get you alone and away from the other officer, and she's gonna like turn and do like the little finger walk up the chest, you know?
Yeah, he looked like he was gonna say something, and then as soon as you put like your hand on him, he's like, perhaps we could go out sometime. I could even take you in the nice new cop cars. They just got fresh paint jobs over the summer.
She's gonna like brush her hair, do a little hair flip. Why waste the time we have now?
Wait a second. How old are you?
19.
Okay. All right. So what are you gonna do now?
So if there's any like confined space with some sort of pole there, that'd be real dandy. Just the reason why I asked about if there was an alleyway, because alleyways usually have some sort of like a pipe running through them for the buildings that they're attached to.
This isn't like a big city. Like
I know
it's pretty,
it is, so I'm disappointed.
It's pretty suburban here. I'd say by way of poles, there are definitely like street light lamps, down each street, and like signage, like stop signs and stuff, street signs and all that. I don't know if there'd be like a super, like in this part of town, I don't know if there'd be like a super disclosed area with a pipe. Sorry to disappoint you. I just don't.
That's okay. Well, if you have the time now, maybe you can give me a lift back home in the car. And she'll like, do the little twist and twirl of her hair.
Oh, yeah. Let's head back to the hotel. Do you want to stop or anything? I can like buy you a pop or.
I know a little bakery in town.
That sounds nice.
Damn it. My plan was to get him into an alleyway, have Wisteria start making out with him, lead him on, and then handcuff him to a pole, and then be like, oh, I have a business call. I gotta go. This is urgent.
Or handcuff him to, like, a root in the ground, or a cactus, or whatever's in the desert.
A cactus! Good lord.
A cactus.
I don't think you can handcuff someone to a cactus.
You know my point.
That sounds
You haven't
awful.
tried hard enough. Yeah, for the
But
cactus.
I can't do that plan if we're out in the public and just.
Once I got out of, cause like I'm not gonna stick around after, like knocking on what's like Daimoto's door.
Yeah.
So after I got out, I probably would call Wisteria.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Okay, that's
she's
fair.
not
Alright.
there.
No,
perfect.
that's a fun connection. So as you guys are like walking in towards town now, your phone rings. Wisteria with Maddie's number.
Oh, hold on. This is my boss. Hello.
Hey, are they still with you? Like, have you ditched them yet?
Oh my, that's bad. Is it really that urgent? I'll be there right. I'll be right with you.
Oh,
And she's gonna like cover their phone.
okay.
It's just like, it's my boss. Something really bad happened, and he needs me right away.
That
Don't
was
come-
that was Mr. Daimito. We should get
Don't
back
come-
to the hotel
No.
fast then.
It's okay. It's okay. This is just business stuff. Something was put in wrong in the system, and it's messing up everything. And also, he can't figure out how to close a tab on the iPad. So no, it's okay. I can handle this.
Don't go back to the hotel though, because
But
that's
aren't-
exactly where they'll go.
But aren't
Dude,
you
go
Mr.
somewhere else.
Daimito's secretary?
Yes, like I said, this is just tech issues. I'll be okay. This is just something he needs me to do for him. But it's a matter of time. I'm sorry, I need to get back to him. My job really depends on it. And she's gonna like run off.
What? What?
I'll catch you around.
I think that's just how his face looks. Just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Hotel gang.
Ugh.
What else are y'all doing?
Getting out of here.
Yeah, Wisteria's
waiting.
explaining to Maddie on the phone. She's
I'll
just like,
shoot them a text and tell them my keys are in the car, drive it back, I'll be fine. And I'm gonna wait till nightfall.
Okay.
yeah,
I suppose I'm driving, because...
Wisteria pulls up and she's like, alright, what's the plan now? Also, these heels are really hard to run in.
Yeah, your feet are probably killing you by now.
Yeah, she just took them off. She took them. She's just running barefoot at this point, holding her shoes in one hand.
That's so fair.
All right. And then I guess we're returning Bryce's car.
Okay, so you guys you're just like returning it to his house?
Yeah.
Each, like, individually going home?
Probably drive Wisteria home first, because she seems to live a little bit outside of town, and don't really trust her to get home just
That's totally
from
fair.
Bryce's by herself. So I'll drop her off and then drop Bryce's car off at his garage. Which I guess I know where that is.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you stopped there.
Home. Yes.
Also, if it's a modern pickup truck, it might
right.
have a GPS like built in, so you could like put in like home.
Also, I just realized that literally this same day I'd been to both of the places I was going to, so I think I'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're home. It's not super late. Your parents aren't upset with you. You're still home in time for dinner, both of you. So that's all right. But Bryce, you're waiting until nightfall.
Yeah, until Mr. Daimito goes to sleep. Yeah,
so it takes a while. He's in the bathroom for a good 20-30 minutes. He comes out. He does some stuff on his laptop, some paperwork stuff. For a while, he cooks dinner, he eats dinner, and then he gets in bed and he watches Chopped.
Beautiful.
I was trying to figure out what cooking show he watches.
Yeah,
he just like watches Chopped in the TV bed with his cat for like hours until he finally, it looks like he hasn't slept in like a while, as I said, he finally passes out.
Perfect. I'm gonna slide the sliding door open. I'm gonna try to sneak past to check out the bathroom.
Okay. Under the guise of Chopped, which was left playing.
Oh, perfect.
As soon as the cleaver hits the block, you like open the door.
Okay, to your comment in our chat, I was trying to think of a cooking show, but because I'm I could think Food Wars. But I was like, I'm not gonna make the distinguished genetic scientist watch mildly pornographic anime. So think of a real cooking show. And I couldn't make him watch Great British Baking Show because that doesn't fit his personality. So I came up with Chopped.
He seems like, I'm telling you though, he seems like a beat Bobby Flay kind of guy.
Maybe he's trying something new.
Maybe what's it called, like Supermarket Sweep or whatever.
I've been meaning to watch that. Okay, that's off topic though. But John recommended that to me. Yeah, so you get
turned off topic.
You get to the central bathroom of the room. You open the door, and a familiar sight indeed. It seems that the weird tube has been moved to the bathroom that held chrysanthemum, and it has a around it. It takes up a good portion of the bathroom. Like there's not a lot of room in. It has like a curtain, like covering the tube. It takes up a good portion of the bathroom. There's not a lot of room to stand. However, the shower, because it's a suite, is pretty sizable, so there's room in there. And there's still room to like sit on the toilet.
Are there any visible mutations? Like, does Chrysanthemum look
like a perfectly healthy child?
How big is this tube?
It takes up most of the bathroom. It's
Shit.
quite
I was gonna
large.
Gonna see if I could steal it. I'm not gonna. That would be
It's
terrible.
it's like
that doesn't
it's
sound
like
like it's gonna
plugged.
happen.
It's plugged into stuff too.
Oh shit. Okay.
So,
while he's asleep, can I like go through his notes, see if there's anything regarding Chrysanthemum? Maybe in the bathroom or on the tables near the bed or whatever.
yeah, you can peruse some
Want
of
me to
his.
scroll for stuff or.
Just roll a straight d6.
Oh, that is a 6.
Okay, yeah. So you find a couple of interesting things. You find some legal documents and things relating to the break-in. It seems like he has plans to sue if he can just figure out who the fuck did it. He has like a list of the damages that it looks like he's compiled a few other things like photocopies of the police report and stuff. It seems from your findings that he is in with the cops. They know that he's doing something weird, and whatever reason they are allowing that.
Of course.
Yeah. Cops will always be the villains in my stories, listeners. Remember that.
And it's
They are not
practice
your
to
friend.
lead them on.
You find some of his more scientific notes about the thing that he's supposed to be doing with the food genetic and stuff. And you also eventually you find you can carefully venture into the nightstand between the beds, which stirs the cat, but not him because he's so exhausted.
I'll just do the cat.
Yeah.
Don't snitch.
It takes a step back from you, looks at you pensively, and circles back to a seat.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, in like the drawer where they keep the Bible, like in hotels in America. I don't know if that's a international thing, so I can only speak
I doubt it.
America. Yeah, you find a personal journal of his, and inside is like an incredibly detailed log, dating back for multiple years now, of entries about Chrysanthemum.
There a copy of one of those in every room in this hotel, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be taking photos of all those.
Yeah, you can read them a little bit later, but like to give you the gist, it seems like something that he wanted to do for a long time, like something he dreamt of, is like making like a human being for some reason. It seems to be like a result of some kind of grief he experienced, but he doesn't detail it too too much. It also seems that this is something that he used to have a collaborator on that he no longer works with. The progress seems mostly steady for him. However, he's a really talented scientist. And journal entries kind of just like note her growth. She grows like faster than a normal human being would grow. It looks like he only actually had like a baby-sized version of her about 2 years ago, and now she's about the size of like a 7 or 8-year-old.
Okay.
That's really all the important stuff right now.
I'm going to. Are there sticky notes anywhere?
I'm sure there are.
I'll take one and I will write
I've even got them.
We should talk, and then on a sticky note, I'll just write a burner number for a burner phone.
You know, I'll give it to you that you have a burner
or
because
I
I
can just
think
use my
that this
phone
is
and fucking get rid of it after. Same thing works. Like
this is interesting to the
Sounds
plot.
like a work.
You could even like if you wanted to make like a fake email, you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. You leave away for him to contact you. You leave it on the sticky note. Where are you putting it?
Right on the documents about Chrysanthemum.
Are you like leaving them out?
No, I'll put them back in their drawer. How recently were these documents updated?
There's a journal entry about him, his trials and tribulations, moving her to the hotel after that.
Okay, perfect. Then I will put it in the. I will put it on the stack of documents, put them back in the drawer, close it, and leave.
Okay. And you're out of there.
Beautiful.
You don't have a car, but
this is true. I can walk. This'll take a while.
He's
it'll
got the
take
time.
a while, but at least you know the way.
Yep.
All right, and with that, I think I'm gonna call the episode.
That was a successful heist.
That was a fun
Yes.
one. I had fun.
It was a fun one.
Oh boy! Now that I understand the power of seduction, I might.
Oh my god.
It's useful, and I've got them 2
It
points
is.
in it, so why not?
Yeah, no,
All
I
right,
feel that.
Phil, do you have anything to plug?
Oh, yes. You can check me out on Instagram at Phil_Kutch or at twitch.tv/PhilKutch. I am streaming at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays most weeks. You can check out links on my Twitch page, and I usually post about when I stream on. So check me out there.
Great. Harry?
Saratoga by Night, Season 3, available on all platforms. Check it out.
Yeah. Jane?
Hello, my Twitter is @theconfusedcrow. I do art, although now I'm just surrendering to take selfies and hope they get likes.
Wow, that's real. I'm Max. You can find me on Twitter at ArcaneGoth, on Instagram at arcanegoth.cause, on Saratoga by Night, Controlled Chaos, and here 2 Thursdays from now at 5 p.m. And we will see you then. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, people.
Bye-bye.
Stream's over.
Woohoo.
Oh.